January 1930. Once upon a time. Yay. Now I'm sure you're kind of confused at what the hell was going on. But oh, what's this? What? What are we wearing? Look, we're little. This is little Jennifer. Basically, all you've been playing is Jennifer trying to come into terms with the horrible things that happened to her in her past at the orphanage. As you go through this chapter, you will find a bunch of little clues that tell you what happened. Here's her suitcase. When I came here, this suitcase was the only luggage I had. I lost everything in the accident. My mother, my father, all my possessions, and even my memories. Yes, Jennifer had parents. If you remember, there was that talk of an airship crash, which we were on. That airship crashed, and Jennifer's parents were killed, like the first story said. Then, she was sent to this orphanage, where she met all of those characters that we've been seeing. Wendy, and Diana, and Eleanor, and all of them. But the rest wouldn't talk to us except for Wendy. We were adopted later, but we'll get to that. And then on the bed is Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. 2 chairs. 2 girls and get into chairs. They hold hands. They tie each other to the chairs. And they wiggle. And there's a puppy. One girl falls to the puppy. And leaves. And the little dog is in this box. Yay. But yes. Let's go to our file and let's check The Little Princess, which is now complete. The Little Princess. Once upon a time there was a precious little girl. Her friend, the Princess of the Red Rose, was always at her side. Then one day her mummy and daddy died suddenly. The princess too disappeared, leaving the girl all alone. And the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. At her new home, the aristocrat club lived by the rule of rose, but the girl found herself very much alone. Until she discovered a wonderful new friend. The girl and her companion obeyed the rule of rose, for in the aristocrat club the rule of rose was absolute, as was the word of the Princess of the Red Rose. The girl obeyed the rule of rose, but the Countess refused to like her. The girl obeyed the rule of rose, but the Baroness punished her still. The girl obeyed the rule of rose, but the Duchess taunted her anew. And yet the girl and her friend were still faithful to the rule of rose. The Princess of the Red Rose found this all very dull, and so she issued a rule of rose for the final time. The girl was to sacrifice her very special friend, and when she did, she became a princess. A lonely little princess, burdened by the rule of rose, the woeful princess put her memories under lock and key, forever and ever. That basically tells you what happened to Jennifer. She was so distraught by everything that happened that she buried her memories. Basically what you've played through the game is essentially her recovering her memories. Here are the letters. This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. 25th of March, from Wendy to Jennifer. My dear Jennifer, there is nothing to fear. I am always by your side. I will never betray you. We made an oath, remember? July 25th, from Wendy to Jennifer. My dear Jennifer, I'm so relieved that you're well again. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I can see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance. Tee hee hee. August 24th, from Wendy to Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you for introducing me to Brown, but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something, and let's be content with just the two of us. September 10th, from Wendy to Jennifer. My stubborn Jennifer, is Brown that important to you? It's just a dog, a filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me. October 1st, from Wendy to Jennifer. Jennifer the Heartless. Why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I think of only you. Are you avoiding me? Wendy. You were always so lonely. Poor lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her. Basically, her and Wendy were friends. They exchanged letters. I think that's all in this room. Ooh, no window. I spent so much time in this room. Who knows how many times I woke up here. The nights were lonely and cold, but you always greeted me in the morning. Only you greeted me warmly. Thank you so. There she's talking about Wendy. Wendy was her only friend at the orphanage. And Wendy didn't like it that she found Brown and was spending time with him. It's the detested rubbish bin. No one ever suspected that something precious was hidden inside. Nor did they know that it was the only place where I could keep my things safe. There's no reason to stalk anything. So let's go. Let's continue. That's essentially what happened. Basically her parents died on an airship. She was sent to the orphanage. She was immediately adopted by Gregory to replace his dead son Joshua. But he was not a very good parent. And then Wendy found out about all the bad things happening to her and helped her escape, like you saw in the Gingerbread House episode chapter, and got her back to the orphanage. And basically, that's where she stayed until Wendy betrayed her. Everyone would put their dirty laundry here, and it was my job to wash it. How ironic. The one they called filthy washing their filthy clothes. It all seems so silly now. But yeah, then Wendy, as seen in that cutscene, had the aristocrats kill Brown. Yes, they really did kill Brown. And she was very upset, and Jennifer was very upset and stopped being her friend. Wendy was so upset by this that she went and got Gregory, who was, out of his mind at this point, and became stray dog, and came to the place and killed everyone. So, and Jennifer was the only one who survived, and she was so traumatized by what happened that she lost all her memories. So, basically what you play through is her regaining her memories. Though it's not exact, it's very abstract. It's basically all in Jennifer's head. And this is her flashback of her finally regaining all her memories. It's what you're doing here. Bucket Night. A makeshift night that Nicholas and Xavier used for sword practice. Though they may have forgotten about it, I've always remembered. For I yearned for a loyal knight to come to my rescue. Is there anything in here? No. Anything in here? No. Anything in here? Nope. Here? Yep. We're watching you. That's what the picture meant. But it was still scary. Ugh. Okay, that's all in this room. Now let's run out here and find some more things for Jennifer to remember. Essentially, the good ending is Jennifer coming to terms with her past. I heard a pig. If you get the bad ending, which is where you kill Gregory, She does not come to terms with what happened, and basically you don't get this part. It just ends. Sick bay. Cool. Ooh. Crap. Okay, good. Sorry. Clara was a quiet person. Remember the mermaid girl? Yeah. To me, she looked like just another student at the orphanage. Except when she spoke to Mr. Hoffman or Martha. Then she looked scary. I wonder if I'll be like Clara when I'm older. Will I enjoy those days? No. We already looked at that. Go away. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. Anything over here? Nothing. Over here? Nothing. Okay. Now we'll go into the sick room. This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. November 16th. Dear Wendy, my visitor in the window. Thank you so much for writing to me. The man calls me Joshua, but my name is Jennifer. I've been in this room ever since he saved me. He's a nice person, but he won't let me leave. December 10th. From Jennifer to Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. I want to fly away from this room and run with you in the fields. But the man is so lonely, so sad. I can't just leave him alone. January 14th. From Jennifer to Wendy. Thank you, Wendy, my kind and fair princess. Is there something that I can do for you? January 24th. From Jennifer to Wendy. I, Jennifer, pledge to the fair Princess Wendy, everlasting true love, I am yours. Oh, there's the promise we made. March 20th. From Jennifer to Wendy. Wendy, I'm here now, but I'm kind of afraid. Everything is new to me. I'm worried if I'll get along with everyone. July 22nd. From Jennifer to Wendy. Dear Wendy, I have great news. I've found something wonderful. I look forward to every morning now, and I hope you will too. August 13th. From Jennifer to Wendy. How are you, Wendy? You haven't said anything to me since I showed you the surprise. Do you like my cute little puppy Brown? Let's take care of him together. August 20th. From Jennifer to Wendy. My dear Wendy, this little guy is just so adorable. When I call his name, he comes bounding to me. I know you'll like him too. September 24th. From Jennifer to Wendy. How are you doing, Wendy? Are you all right? We'll always be friends, and Brown can be our friend too. I know you don't understand, but I just can't abandon him. October 6th. From Jennifer to Wendy. You've got it all wrong, Wendy. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I never expected you to react this way. All I wanted was for us to live happily ever after together. January 31st. From Wendy to Jennifer. My dear Prince. Yes, you are my prince. A prince and a princess must be together. After all, Jennifer, you are my eternal companion. Just promise to stay by my side and save your smiles for me. That's all I ask. We don't need a filthy dog. We can't let anyone come between us. November 28th. From Wendy to Jennifer. You still have that filthy dog? I'll never forgive you. Have you forgotten your oath, the rule of rose? Goodbye, Jennifer. You will regret choosing that dog over me. Oh. And that's what happened with Wendy and Jennifer. Jennifer didn't get the other letters from Wendy, obviously. Peter the Rabbit. He was the pet that Wendy suddenly decided to take care of. It was about the same time after I started looking after Brown. I wonder if Wendy really loved Peter. She was sad when she had to give him up. Was she sad when she had to give him up? Well, that's depressing. So let's continue and hunt down more of Jennifer's memories. What? Anything here? No. Let's check the balcony. Need to drink. Okay. The red bird in the cage, the doll Eleanor treasured. If only we could fly like birds and go wherever we wished, she whispered softly. Yet no matter how much Eleanor wished, she'll never be able to just fly away from this orphanage. Poor Eleanor. She was burdened by her own frozen heart.